That's right, Kyler. Thanks. I'm Zac Pacleb. Like he said, former ASU libero Stephanie Preach. Stephanie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, your former team is ranked number 25 in the preseason poll. First time in the preseason poll since 1996. They're also picked to finish 4th in the Pac-12. Now, last season, you guys got up to number 15 in the country, hit a bit of a rough patch, a little bit of a losing streak, but a lot of those girls are returning. How do you think that experience is going to help them this season?
I think it's going to help them tremendously. I mean, it's just comes from the simple fact that preseason, any rankings really just don't mean anything, and especially in the Pac-12. So they're going to know that it's going to come down to whose day it is on the court at that given time.
And now a lot of those expectations have to do with the fact that 6 starters are returning. The only loss to you at the libero spot. Now, Stephanie was very successful during her time in Tempe. As you can see, she surpassed 2,000 digs, only the second Sun Devil to ever do that in school history. Obviously, started all the games, so she was successful. You were a big part of the squad for 3 years. Now, moving on without you, what's so critical about that libero spot?
I think communication is key. The libero is essentially where the play starts. So they have to be able to not only communicate with their passers, the setter, the hitter, their blockers, just to make sure the entire game is going smoothly.
And now talking to Coach Watson earlier this week, he was talking about the fact that the freshman Hallie Harker will step into the libero spot, and with so many returners, so many successful returners, Macy Gardner, Whitney Follett, what's going to be the real challenge for Harker to step in and cement herself as the libero?
I think it's more so taking on the role of a libero, not so much as a freshman. She is going to have to make sure that she can, tell those upperclassmen, the veterans, where to go, what to do, what's working, what's not. So I think just kind of accepting that role that she is a libero and not just a freshman.
Okay, and now kind of putting you on the spot, come January, after the NCAA tournament has completed, how do you think the Sun Devils will have finished out in the Pac-12 and in the NCAA overall?
I think the possibilities are endless for this group of girls. The talent that they have in this gym is scary, and I think with the Pac-12 they will do very well, and then when it comes to the NCAA tournament they will go extremely far.
Well, the Sun Devils kick off their season in Hawaii, of all places, following the soccer team, tonight at 8 p.m. against San Diego State. We'll see how those possibilities do end up, but that's all we have for volleyball. For Stephanie Preach, I'm Zac Pacleb. Back to the desk.